Hey beautiful soul, it's Shandy, and I am so excited to share something absolutely magical with you today, the stunning Gwendolyn sweater by Jane Vincelis. Just feast your eyes on this beauty. It has stunning texture, it's got gorgeous yarns and color, and it has a beautiful and sumptuous fit and flow. And here's the really cool thing. This intricate looking color work is actually achieved with slip stitches using only one color at a time. Yes, this is mosaic knitting. There's no juggling multiple yarns per row. It's just pure knitting joy. If you've been wanting to try knitted color work, but you felt intimidated, or you just want a beautiful project with that maximum wow factor, but actually not very much complexity, give this pattern a try. I think you will love it. And today I would love to share with you all my secrets for ensuring that your version turns out perfect. Before we begin, make sure you hop on over to expressionfiberarts.com. You can grab the yarn there, you can grab the pattern there, and while you're there, make sure that you sign up for email and text updates for weekly free knit and crochet patterns. Before we dive into all the juicy details of this project, I would love to talk to you about something that is going to transform your knitting life, and that is setting an intention. I want you to grab your journal right now. Seriously, don't skip this step. It is so important and so powerful. We're gonna set an intention for this project that is gonna infuse every stitch with meaning and joy. What word comes to mind when you see this design? Maybe it's confidence because you wanna tackle color work fearlessly. Maybe it's wonder because you're just stunned at how beautiful slip stitches can be. Or maybe it's joy, just pure crafting bliss. Write that down. That is your intention for this project. And if you feel like journaling some more, go ahead and just get it all out. What does that word mean to you? What do you want this project to mean to you? And where are you at in life right now? What do you most need? When you're knitting this project, when you're working the sections, when you're making all those beautiful slip stitches, come back to this word and remind yourself why you love this beautiful craft so much in the first place and why you began this project. This is one of my favorite practices for my crafting time and for life in general, and so I hope it inspires you as well. Now that we have our intention, let's talk about why this pattern is absolutely genius. Jane designed this entire pattern using mosaic or slip stitch color work, which means you're only ever working with one color at a time. And here's how you work it. You're gonna insert your needle as if to purl for all of those slip stitches, holding your yarn in the back. You're literally just skipping over stitches from previous rows to create this stunning pattern. And keep in mind, when you are slipping your stitches, I recommend that you hold your yarn loosely in the back. You don't want to pull it too tight. And if it helps, you can actually spread your stitches out on your right needle as you work. This helps to prevent puckering and keeps that beautiful drape intact. Mosaic knitting is so magical because you end up with this gobsmackingly gorgeous sweater that you're gonna feel so proud of, but it's actually quite meditative to knit. To make this design, we have two stunning colorway options in our Twisted Tweed Sport weight yarn. Version 1 gives us these lovely cool tones in Laguna, Hoot, Heart Chakra, and Throat Chakra. Version 2 brings the warmth with Plum Blossom, Fire Kissed, Deep Fox, and Leaves. Definitely let me know in the comments which version is your favorite. And the yarn base is our beloved Twisted Tweed Sport yarn. It's really cool because it's actually Superwash Merino Wool plied with regular wool. So when we dye it, we get this fun barber-pole stripe effect because each wool takes the dye slightly differently. And I love all the little tweedy bits too. Using this yarn in this project really does give it all the cozy vibes. And let's talk more about choosing your colors. Color choice can really make or break how much you love your finished sweater. I like to have a personal color palette so that everything in my wardrobe matches. This might inspire you, that might make you feel restricted, but I say give it a whirl, get a little palette going that really lights your heart up and that you feel amazing in, and it really can make your life so much easier. When choosing colors for your project, I really recommend you go on something like Pinterest and find a color palette that you love. Just look up color palette or autumn color palette or whatever specific one you're looking for, and then take a little screenshot of that so that when you're shopping for your yarn, you can match the colors to that palette. For something that I plan on spending a lot of time making, I actually like to create a little mood board. You can use whatever photo editing software that you love. You can use Photoshop or Procreate. I like to use Freeform on my iPhone, and just make a little mood board with your palette, and you can pull in pictures of the yarn, making sure it all matches before you start your project. Okay, beautiful knitter. Now I would love to talk to you about something that's gonna save you weeks of work and heartbreak, and that is the gauge swatch. I know, you just wanna jump in to the actual project, but I'm betting that you don't knit to the same gauge as the designer, so it is really important that you do a gauge swatch before you begin your item. Knit your swatch larger than you need, and you're gonna actually go ahead and wash it and dry it just like you would your finished sweater. And this is gonna tell you two very important things. One, do you knit to the same row and stitch gauge that the designer does? And secondly, it's going to show you how this yarn behaves. Does it bloom? Does it grow? Does it drape the way that you want for this style? And if your gauge is off, you're just going to go up or down a needle size and work it again. It's that easy. And the beauty of a gauge swatch is that you can actually take it to your wardrobe and hold it up to the clothes you already have and ask yourself, how do these colors work with my color palette? How does this texture fit in with my style? What pants and skirts am I actually going to wear with this? So this is just going to ensure that all those weeks that you spend making this beautiful item are going to be well spent, and you're going to love the finished piece. Let's talk about why the construction of this sweater is so brilliant. It's actually worked top down with an integrated neckband, so no picking up stitches later. Jane actually uses German short rows to shape the back neckline. They're incredibly smooth and virtually invisible, and if you need a little tutorial on how to do that, we do have one for you. You can check it out. The Mosaic yoke is where this sweater really shines. Once you've worked the yoke, you're gonna actually try your sweater on and make sure the fit is perfect before you separate for the body and sleeves. Here's a little detail that I love. The slip stitch pattern actually runs down the side and along the bottom, creating a subtle curve to the hem. I also love this beautiful little side slit, which allows the sweater to drape beautifully on your hips. It's these subtle little details that make Jane's pattern so special. I really love them. And I love the quote, "The details are not the details, they make the design." And of course, I love these gorgeous sleeves that mimic that beautiful mosaic design from the yoke, finishing with that gorgeous slip stitch design on the sleeve hem as well. This is a piece that you poured so much love and attention into that you're gonna wanna treasure it for years to come, so you wanna take good care of it. You're gonna wanna store your finished sweater properly. I actually like to roll my sweaters rather than fold them to help prevent creases, but if you do get creases, no worries, just a little bit of a steamer will help. We use it all the time for our photo shoot. And when you do need to wash your sweater, just go ahead and use a gentle wool wash and allow it to air dry in the shape that you prefer. And when you slip this finished sweater on and you feel how perfectly it fit, how the colors make your eyes sparkle, and how you love the feel of the texture, and how it integrates perfectly into your wardrobe, that is the power of intentional knitting. It can really take your crafting to a whole new level. My beautiful knitting friend, know that this Gwendolyn sweater really represents everything that I love about mindful, joyful knitting. Remember that intention you set at the beginning? Keep coming back to that, whether it's peace or joy or wonder or confidence, and let it guide your knitting journey. The pattern is available now over at expressionfiberarts.com, and our Twisted Tweed Sport weight yarn is just perfect for it. It has the right weight and drape, and the subtle texture really makes those slip stitches pop. Oh, and before you go, I did want to mention our huge yarn giveaway. If you have not entered yet, have a hop on over to blog.expressionfiberarts.com and get signed up. We do one every month. You also get a coupon code just for signing up. Scooch on over there, get entered, and good luck. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep creating, and remember that you have absolutely everything inside of you right now to make something absolutely magnificent. Enjoy your week and come back next week because I'm gonna have another beautiful new design for you. Bye.